You ready, B? Let's go get him. Okay, move. Welcome back, everybody. 3 YouTube videos in a row. I don't know about you guys, but I think I deserve my sake. I don't know. We're keeping it rolling. We're keeping it coming. I hope you guys have enjoyed the last 2 YouTube videos. I hope you guys are excited for all the ones to come in the future. And let's talk about the one that we're going to get into today. Today, I will be putting y'all in my business. Today, I will be telling y'all things that y'all probably don't need to know about me, okay? But one thing about me, I love to talk, especially about myself. But today I'm gonna get into my top 10 juiciest confessions. Juicy is a dramatic word. I think just for the clickbait of it all, I'm gonna say juicy.
Well, yes.
And before we get into anything, I need y'all to say hi to my child. Everyone say hi, Moose, okay? This is your weekly Moose check-in, okay? To say hi to my child, get your looks in. Hi. We have home training over here. Okay, so we say hey to everybody, okay? But here are some confessions that I just want to offer up to y'all, okay? I'm not going to give y'all all of my deepest, darkest secrets, because that's crazy. But like I said, I'm going to put y'all in my business just a little bit, okay? Now, this is a safe space. Heads up, okay? So we listen and we don't what?
And we don't judge.
Thank you. I'm really an open book. So none of these things are really that personal to me, because I share a lot about myself with people. Not with everybody, but like if we cool, if we locked in, Buki, yeah, I'll tell you my whole life story day one.
So we moved to LA. My father gets a job at the Palm restaurant.
So I got my handy dandy notebook here, and we're just gonna get into it. I'm gonna keep the more tame ones in the beginning, and then as we get closer to 10, they're gonna be a little bit juicier. Okay, confession number 1. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I didn't learn how to swallow a pill until I was 19 years old.
Well, yes.
I kid you not. I went 19 years on this earth without swallowing a single pill. When I finally got to an age when I did start swallowing pills, it was more of like an obligation. It felt like more like torture. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like still to this day, it takes me like 15 seconds to swallow 1 pill, okay? Like there have been moments like when I'll be around friends, and if I really have to swallow a pill, I will literally hide in my closet. I will hide in my closet, because don't let me have to take 2 or 3 pills. Buki, if I'm in that closet for a minute and a half, you know what's going on. I kid you not, this is the process. I will put a pill in my mouth, put some water in it, and I'll just sit there like this. And then I have to count every odd breath, and then I'll swallow. But sometimes I'll chicken out, and I'll be like, hold on, wait, hold on. Let me tell you something. And then I'll swallow. I've gotten a lot better, okay? So I chop my time down from maybe like a minute per pill to, like I said, 15 seconds. So we're making progress.
Yeah, right.
I remember the first time I was ever offered a pill. I had like this childhood friend. I remember I had a headache, okay? And his mom was like, oh, you got a headache? Okay, I'm gonna get you like an Advil or like an Aleve or whatever. I said, okay, period. Is that like a gummy vitamin? Like the Flintstone gummies? And she was like, no, it's a pill. I said, oh, period. She gonna give me the pill. I said, no. The moment she turned that corner, spit that shit out in the trash immediately. How is you cool? I'm not swallowing that shit. That's a death sentence. Putting anything down my throat and not chewing on it first? I'm telling you, to this day, anytime I survive swallowing a pill, I feel like I cheated death. You know what I'm saying? Confession number 2. This isn't even really like that crazy, but like I purposely avoid talking to straight men when I first meet them, because girl, you already got 3 strikes against you. Being a straight man on planet Earth,
you can back up a little bit.
You already got 3 strikes against you. So anytime I'm out in public, I refuse to go out of my way to talk to a straight man until you prove to me that you're not one of them 12-in-1 body wash, misogynistic, homophobic, boo-boo flakes in between the cheeks ass niggas. Every straight man that comes into my life is guilty until proven innocent. Thank you. Not finna play with y'all. Cause what do I look like kikiing with you in your face at the gym? Like, oh yeah, you seem real cool. I fuck with your energy. And then you go home, you call me slurs to your homeboys. Yeah, this gay nigga was trying to hit on me in the gym. Oh, it's like y'all have to work so much harder to prove that you're not a piece of shit. I feel like men are inherently shitty.
Well, yes.
Like me as a man, the reason why I'm not a complete piece of shit is because I have empathy. I was raised predominantly by women. I'm gay, but even then the jury's still out on that because I'm still a nigga at the end of the day. I'm telling you, most straight men, they got so many strikes against them because you have to prove to me that you don't just see women as objects. You have to prove to me that you don't just see women as dishwashers, chefs, homemakers, and birth givers. You gotta prove to me that you are actually accepting of people that are not in the same identity, that don't share the same identity as you. That means gay people. That means trans people. That means you have to prove to me that you don't be gassing up and hyping up your homeboys after they just harassed a girl for not giving him her number. So yeah, so I purposely avoid them motherfuckers to make sure that y'all cool before I do anything, before I give y'all any crumb of energy. Because most of y'all are some bums in real life. I don't associate. I'm sorry. I only keep bad bitches in my circle. Sorry.
Thank you.
And some of y'all cool. Some of y'all cool. A lot of y'all not. So, confession number 3. Okay, so I came out when I was 15 years old. I think that is somewhat known on my platforms. And when people ask me about how I knew I was gay, I would always say like, oh yeah, like I kind of stumbled into it and then I came out shortly after. That's a fucking lie. I knew I was fruity since I was like, maybe 10, 11. I'm telling you, okay, one of the first crushes I ever had was the Human Torch from Fantastic Four, Mr. Chris Jamal Evans. Yeah, girl, we been new. Okay, when he came off that spaceship shirtless, when his clothes burnt up, I was...
What? Oh, well, I can explain this.
I'm looking at boys kissing on YouTube in the 7th grade, but I didn't know I was gay until I was 15.
Oh, period, poo. Gay ass.
Lying through my goddamn teeth. Please. I think the reason why I lied about that for so long, like, yeah, when I came out when I was 15, I kind of just found out shortly before. The reason why I lied about it is because, like, the idea of, like, hiding my sexuality felt to me like I wasn't confident in my sexuality. Like, hiding it for some years just made me feel like I was, like, insecure about it. So I lied. It was just like, oh, no, like, when I knew, I just told everybody. Like, I was just so confident that I just told everybody right when I found out. But it's just like, it's not... No one cares. No one cares. So for a long time, I was like, yeah, like I just woke up one day in sophomore year of high school and just realized I was gay. Meanwhile, 4 years before that, I'm over here fantasizing about sharing the same bed as my homeboy who I'm spending the night with. Like, come on now. Lying about dumb shit. Like, girl, no one cares. No one cares. Girl, you was dragging out your S's and walking like a bad bitch in the 6th grade. Please be so expeditiously for real. Confession number 4. Okay, so when I was in college, I had a friend that I was really, really tight with. Okay, we was like besties, locked in, okay? We worked together, we went everywhere together, we was inseparable. And I feel so bad because it's so childish because I end up cutting that friend off. Or like indirectly cutting her off, like distancing myself slowly but surely. But girl, there was one day we went to the movies together and she was just asking too many questions. And I said, yeah, you gotta go.
Get that out of here!
Oh, I felt so bad. I said, yeah, I think the friendship is done, girl. Like, you really just pissed me off with that one. Anytime I saw her, I said, yeah, like, the energy just not the same, bro. Oh, I felt so bad. It was all because we watched this movie. She was like, oh my God, what do you think's gonna happen? Oh my God, I'm so scared. Like, just looking at me and kept asking me questions. And I'm like, girl, I'm trying to watch the movie too. And that was the first time that I had ever felt any negative emotions towards her. It was just irritation. Like, it wasn't anything crazy. But that was the first time I'd ever felt any negative emotions towards her. And I was like, oh, that must mean I need to cut her off, I guess. And to give y'all context, so you don't think I'm just this sociopath that's like walking around cutting off relationships the moment they piss me off. Like, I promise you that's not how I am. But at the time, like, before that friendship, like, I had never really had a friendship where I was annoyed with the other person, or I ever had conflict, or I ever fought with anybody. Like, I'm an only child, so I never had to fight with anybody in my household. My mom and I never butt heads. Like, for the first, like, 20 years of my life, me and my mom always saw eye to eye. Like, we never disagreed. She always respected my opinion. She let me speak freely. I never really dealt with conflict ever in life. Like, I never got irritated with people. Well, homegirl, like I said, I was like, oh, you just pissed me off. So that must mean the friendship's over then, I guess. I don't know what else it can mean. You're gonna go. Cut that girl off and went about my business. And I didn't realize how crazy that was until years later. Like, yes, people that you're close with are gonna annoy you, piss you off, do things that you don't like, disappoint you. Like, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Cutting that girl off because she was talking too much during the movies is crazy. But I never told her that. I think it might have been a conversation of like, oh my God, like so much time has passed. Like what happened? And I'm like, girl, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, so if you're watching this, girl, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It really wasn't you, girl. It was me. I just had to learn how to like deal with the tiniest forms of like conflict. And I haven't done that since to anybody, okay? Sometimes I give people too many chances, so. Confession number 5, staying in the same era of my life in college, I had another really close friend, a male friend, and there was this like underlying tension between the both of us. Like I had a crush on him and I wasn't really sure if he had a crush on me, but like there were very clear signs. I didn't really start dating into that era of my life. So when I got to college, I was still kind of new to the whole like, oh, what should I do with these emotions? Oh, like, does he like me? Like I was kind of new to that. So I had this guy friend who I ended up getting really, really close to. And I remember one night I was spending the night at his crib and we were like in bed cuddling, mind you. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know when you cuddle with somebody and you hit one of these? He's a big spoon and he's gonna whisper to me talking about some, hey, like, do you wanna do whoop, doop, doop, whoop? And girl, I panicked. I said no. Turned back around and went to sleep. I said, girl, yes I did. Yes I did. But I got so scared in the moment. I got so scared. For what, you might ask? I don't know, but I was so nervous. I was just like, girl, why the f would I want to do that?
Oh, get away from me, you bum!
But I like that man, and I would have did anything in that moment. No shade. But I was so inexperienced and I was so nervous, I shut that down immediately. I said, yeah, no, I'm good. Hoes, you cool?
I told him I ain't know about no LGBTQ. For all I know, it means let God be true quickly.
Bro, back up with that gay shit. For real. Like, I'm not even like that for real. Nigga, yes you are. Be for real. And looking back on it, I felt so bad. Cause like, why would you say that? I'm sorry, y'all. College me, I fumbled a couple things. Hey, okay, safe space. I was nervous, y'all. I was inexperienced. Like, I learned my lesson, y'all. Okay, now I stand on big business. Then, the business I was standing on was Blockbuster. Baby was giving Toys R Us. Okay? Confession number 6. So kind of in that same family of fumbling things and going through my trial and error of hooking up with people, some years back, I had this guy that I had hooked up with, and it was real cool, you know what I'm saying? He was in my city for a couple of months, I think for work or something, and I ended up like matching with him on like Tinder or something, okay? Went to his crib, we kicked it for a couple of days, and I remember there was this day that we were hooking up, and he had like really full lips, he had really nice lips, and one thing about me, oh, that's my Achilles heel. Okay, that's my one weakness. I'm telling you, a 4 with a nice pair of lips is instantly an 8, okay? That is my downfall. I understand that. Like, me and lips, locked in like this. I'm telling you, an average nigga is fine as hell with a nice pair of lips. I'm sorry. Hey, hate to say it. Sue me.
T-shirt and my panties on.
But we were hooking up, right? And I remember I was sucking on them bitches so hard. The next day, he had a bruise on his lips. He literally stopped talking to me after that. Did not talk to me ever again after that.
I didn't mean that shit. Just think I'm sorry.
Crickets. Okay, I tore that man's face up. You understand?
Don't laugh. You can't laugh.
Oh, I tore that man's face up, girl. I'll tell you, lips was swollen, girl. I was on them bitches. Oh, I was learning, y'all. I was learning, okay? That nigga stopped talking to me immediately. He said, yeah, this is a wrap. He was still in my city for another month. Like I said, he was in my city for like a couple months for work. I think he still had like 5 weeks left, girl. It was crickets after that. It was crickets after that. Confession number 7. Listen, I'm gonna say this, and we're not even gonna make it a thing, okay? We listen, don't drag it, don't do too much, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My best body was a white man. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. It's not even like, hold on, wait, hold on, listen, hold on. It wasn't intentional. It's not like that's my type. That's not like, oh yeah, I only look for the white man because I know how y'all like to drag stuff. Here y'all go in the comments talking about some, see, I knew you only like white men.
Wrong answer, forehead.
Hate to say it. I don't want that to be my best body any more than y'all do. But you gotta give credit where credit is due, y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. I think everybody fine, okay? And when it comes to hooking up, that ain't nothing. Now, marriage, Whole separate conversation. And I don't even know what your conflict resolution style is like when we hunching. I'm gonna be so real. I don't really give a damn about if you got anxiety or not. I need to know if you like these are the details that we need to know in the moment. Anything outside of that is extra.
Thank you.
Confession number 8. So, when I was in Miami, I was outside, to say the least. There was a day that I got like really f***ed up. I was outside at like a rooftop pool party. The DJ let us get aux. I tell you, got the party jumping. Originally, they was playing some Boots and Cats music. Boots and Cats. Playing that type music. And we was kicking with the bartender, and he was the person that was on aux. So when I tell you the moment he handed us that phone, real hot girl shit, well, I tell you, we had that shit jumping. And there's a bunch of people that ended up coming upstairs, dancing with us. We was over here, doing like little Congo lines, dancing on each other, And at this point, I was just taking nothing but shots in 1942. Okay, I think I had about 8 shots at that point. And I normally cap out around 6, so I don't know what in my spirit told me to go past that and drink 8, 9, or 10. But I was outside, okay? It's 92 degrees outside in Miami. You think I'm not drinking? Listen, baby, I'm young, hot, and turned. Okay, you can't expect me to be better than nobody in Miami.
Thank you.
But anyway, we got this whole function jumping, right? And then there was these girls that was on me and my friend bad. It was, oh yeah, y'all so fine. Y'all sure y'all gay? I said, well, yes. Well, yes. And I remember there was a certain point in the day where I was sitting at the bar, right? And this girl comes up and straddles me, okay? I'm on FaceTime with one of my friends. My friend on the phone talking about who the f is that? Mind you, music bumping. I'm like, yeah.
20
so
blacks to
I
Bibles,
see, met her today. I met her today. Yeah.
Don't know
No,
why
she's really
she's so
cool.
nice.
Yeah, we've been
But
dancing
we
all
be
night.
hoes.
I'm kicking with her, being myself, this, that, and the third, and then she just randomly leans down, looks at me, I look at her, I said,
Shit, what a f***. Why not? Minus wheel.
And then yeah. There ain't much to it but to do it, for real. Fully made out with that girl at this party. We pulled back, I just look at the phone, my friend talking about, oh! I said, yeah, we lit. Oh, my mama, we lit. But people always be asking, like, oh, Isaiah, have you ever kissed a girl? That's your story. That's y'all one. That's the only one y'all get. Confession number 9. Okay, so this one, if you guys have been keeping up with anything like with me fitness related, I have, on a couple of occasions, did this 30-day challenge where I do 2 workouts a day. I don't drink alcohol for the full 30 days. I drink a gallon of water a day, all that.
I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have heard of the Hard 75, that challenge. Well, I did like a medium 30, basically.
And I remember the first time I did it, I had this guy that I was hooking up with, like on and off. And by the time that I had my challenge, I was kind of off with him. I was just like, I'm not looking to hook up with people, whatever the case may be. And I remember there was one night, I was on this couch, I'm saying, like reading my book, like a good little studious member of society. I get a FaceTime call from him, so I answer. The first thing I see immediately, damn. I said, oh, period.
Lord, I'm having a heart attack. Damn, this is some scary shit.
Oh, I know that's right. He was like, oh yeah, I want you to come over. And at this point, I was kind of over it. I was like, I don't really want to do that. So I was like, nah, bro, like I really want to, for real. Like, yeah, oh my God, you don't understand how bad I want to come over right now. But like, I have this 30-day challenge that I'm doing, and I'm not allowed to have sex for the whole 30 days. So, dang.
Man, I'm mad too. Man, no.
I really wanted to. I really wanted to come over, but I just can't because of the this challenge. I can't come over. So yeah, I'm not coming over. I said, but I'm gonna hit you. When these 30 days is up, I'm on that. Trust, like I'm on that. Girl, I ain't never hit that man up again. Now, confession number 10. So I have had a threesome before, yes. But I had another pair of friends. They were in a relationship, okay? They're together. And I remember one of the first nights that I ever like kicked it with them at their crib. Like we had this cute little game night. And I was like, okay, period, this is cute. You know what I'm saying? I said, hold on. Obviously being grown folks, you know what I'm saying? We taking shots, cool. We got drinking games going. Mind you, it's just 3 of us. So we are playing games, drinking, and then we start doing dares. And then the dares turn into sexual things. Okay, at first he was like, oh, okay, like, take your shirt off. Okay, period. And then the next dare is like, suck whipped cream off of his nipple. I said, oh. I'm thinking, okay, we probably not doing those. We probably just go skip those. They said, oh no, yeah, we got the whipped cream. Okay, so at first, like, the dares are getting more and more juicy, but it just so happened I was whooping ass. I don't give a damn how tipsy I am. I don't give a damn how tired I am. When it comes to a game, oh, I'm competitive as it could be fine shit right in front of me, okay? And I'm not sparing you. I promise you, I'm not giving you no type of grace. This could be your first time playing the game, and I'm throwing these bitches down hard as a bitch. Do you understand me? Okay, I'm gonna put 12 plus 4s down, back to back to back, call Uno, then Uno out. I don't give a f, okay? I'll be smacking shit in any game. I promise you, y'all not seeing me in Mario Kart, y'all not seeing me in Uno, y'all not seeing me in checkers, bitch. Y'all not seeing me in Super Smash Bros. Y'all not seeing me in nothing. So at first, because I wasn't losing, I wasn't getting none of the dares. So it was just between them. I said, okay, period. But then eventually, they started to involve me. And it was like, okay, yeah, like, you know, do so-and-so with your mouth for 30 seconds on this person. I was like, oh, okay. And then what was happening between me and one person, then it was the three of us. And then the game just got removed completely from it. And then migrated to the couch. And then I was like, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna go to bed. Since it's late, mind you, it was like 10 o'clock. I said, you know what? It's late. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to my room. But you guys, no, finish up, wrap up in here. You guys do what you need to do. Oh, I went in that room with the quickness. You understand me? I don't need no ride. Thank y'all. Crazy. But yeah, I don't talk to him no more. So if y'all watching this, hey. But anyway, those are my confessions. Thank y'all so much for listening. I hope y'all enjoyed being in my business a little bit. I hope y'all enjoyed the confessions. And if y'all want to see different types of content, specific videos from me in the future, let me know. But yeah, so thank y'all so much for watching this YouTube video. Don't forget to smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next YouTube video.
You had the audacity to leave your menthol cigarettes on the kitchen floor. You know how much I hate you smoking, and your asthma always acting up or a fool. You're never really on my mind. I just think of you.